Oogie-lay-hoo. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mellow of mellows here Sunday night. Say hi, James. I was so mellow I couldn't even say hi, James.
Hi, James.
Hi, James.
Yeah, well, I was super mellow, man. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to NPR.
Hey, chat's working tonight. All right, good times. I just got to fix the font.
I wouldn't know because my tablets still won't let me into live. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight is groovy, smooth, mellow Sunday night action. We're going to talk about home haunts and whatever else y'all like to talk about, unless it's jabby, and then we can't say anything. This has been a slow news weekend. I would say that the haunts that are closing to the haunts that are opening are 50-50 this weekend. So for every one I see closed, one says they're opening. So we're at a 50-50 ratio this weekend. Halloween Horror Nights is still closed. Let's going to do that until someone gets really upset. But James, any news that you hear about, or?
Actually, there was nothing major. I mean, all the major stuff's already pretty much gone down. A lot of fighting going on among the haunters and the drive-through haunt people, so that's always fun to watch.
As it should be. I saw a few pictures from Scream and Stream, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. It looks boring. I hate saying that. I mean, A for effort, maybe, but they're showing their lighting and they're showing their sound system and they're showing like, all right, well,
yeah.
Hopefully nobody steals your JBL speakers.
Yeah, well, the $65 rental fee. So.
But if you're gonna go, be sure. Now it's just giving me the notice. If you're gonna go, be sure you get your tickets now, or the $45 car is going to increase to who the hell knows what.
Oh yeah.
Hey mom. So, hey on. Let's see. It's finally letting me into the live stream. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I'm gonna. Oh my God! What the hell?
Chavvy. Drive-through haunts can suck my pinky toe. We aren't McDonald's workers.
Oh my God, that right there is a shirt. If anyone's curious, I'll throw this out there. If anybody's curious, of course, there's more than just the United States that has haunted attractions. All the continents seem to have them. There's a really, really cool company called ScareCon, spelled just the way I said it, CON at the end of SEARE. How about that for spelling? Go give them a like if you're interested about what's staying open and what's closing across the pond. They are really, really cool. The fellow that owns it is a really nice gentleman. So if you think about it, just go find ScareCon. You also see one that says Scare Tour. Go give them a like if you want to stay up to date on just a curiosity of it's not just the United States that, of course, the attractions are having issues. I will say the U.S. is a lot more home haunt prone and or trick-or-treating. So,
hey 13, what's up? 13.
I have to mimic what James says right now because I'm still not in live stream.
Actually, there is something we could talk about. So I saw a post somebody made about their neighborhood is going to be doing, just in case trick-or-treating, like traditional trick-or-treating gets canceled. They're going to allow the kids to stay like in their yards, and then everybody's going to drive through the neighborhood throwing candy out like a parade. So everybody will be in their cars just eating candy at children.
I like it.
And I mean, everybody gets dressed up, so they'll still be dressed up and everything.
I fully endorse it.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Good way. I mean, worst case scenario.
I still think that, I mean, that's cool. I still think that but I guess you're right. I guess, yeah, if they actually forbid trick-or-treating, then you can't just let the kids go out because that's freaking trick-or-treating. So
yeah. Loads potato gun. Have you seen that video? That video cracks me up.
Come on, robot. The robot will not put my Facebook app in portrait mode.
Come on, robot. Figure it out.
Come on, robot. I can read the chat though in the live stream, which is cool. Until it
Vic wants to talk about crooked vendors.
Hell yeah.
Well, I assuming we would need a story from you, Vic, because I personally haven't had an issue.
There we go. Hey, Moto.
Other than the whole spirit stealing idea thing.
Well, like I said, they weren't able to do that this year because they couldn't send any of their people to Trans World and all the other places. Typically, it's just Trans World.
Yeah.
13. All right. 13. Whoo, 13 is behind schedule here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, 13. Just that I just read Tokyo Open a drive-in haunted garage. Believe it or not, 13. Yeah, that there was a story about that several months ago, and I'm just playing with you. But oddly enough, these drive-throughs that are now happening in the United States are basing it off that. But what they didn't realize here in the United States was the car is not constantly in motion in Tokyo. Like literally, it's the people that came up with this idea. You're right. You drive in and you stop the car and turn it off, and everybody goes oogie boogie, and you get the hell out. Here they think you have to be trekking down a damn trail.
3-mile gravel road.
I don't think it's the one. Screaming Stream's a mile and a half.
Oh, is it? I was underestimating. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking like. I guess I overestimated them greatly.
Yeah, it's a mile and a half.
And I thought I was underestimating them. Yeah, 3 miles seems like it would be on the low end, sure. But a mile and a half? Come on.
Mile and a half.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They want you to go 3 miles an hour. So it's. How are you going to get your car to go 3 miles an hour without riding the brake the whole time?
Well, if it's downhill, you can just turn the car off, put it in neutral, and still have to ride the brakes. Yeah, Moto, crooked vendors, crooked owners, crooked haunters, D-bag haunters, the list goes on and on. It does. I'm playing with the 13, but you are kind of late to this party. But at least now you found out what all these drive-thrus are. There, and there's one that's been doing it for a few years. I'll be damned if I can remember the name. I really can't remember the name, but it'll hit me probably. But I went through 2 years of their posts of doing this drive-through, and everything that we talked about, they had an issue with. The rain, mud, on and on and on and on. So the whole thing is stupid. Doing it in Florida is like really stupid. Do they allow an actor to dookie on the sunroof? And I don't know if that'd be cool. I don't have a sunroof, so they could just poop on top of my car and I'll just drive away. Let's see. I saw a total diss to me from you. I don't know what's in response to, so I'll just forego it.
13 said he's always late to the party. I said so is our flyer for the Halloween party.
You'll get your flyer in 2023.
A little late.
I want to read one. So, yeah. I actually worked on that. Well, I'll tell you when we get off stream. Today's been another wild day. Plus, it's 95 in the house, so I can't even turn the laptop on. Vic says, I ordered expensive little props, and they keep lying when they are going to send it out. It's been 3 months. They're no bigger than softballs, and dude keeps saying next week. He's sending them out. He's sending them out. Well, we on like 12 weeks now, and still nothing. I want to. Hey, Vic. Oh crap! Gosh darn it, y'all. Vic, I'm going to find you. There is actually a group where you can, and it's nothing but reviewing. It's for reviewing vendors, and it's highly looked at. Let me go find the name of it because I sure as hell can't remember it. Hey, Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
And Vic, you can totally, if you want to name the vendor, I'm good with it. If James is,
I don't give a crap. We've called out numerous people.
Yeah, Vic, who's the vendor? Moto, yeah, you're not gonna crap. If I come down to Creepy Hollow and I see a clown in my back seat, I'll automatically know it's you, and I'll automatically know I'm gonna need a little doggy bag. Maybe a big doggy bag because it's you.
Oh, Brian, that was a hoax somebody did back in April that got reposted. It was never actually a thing.
Yeah. Wow, Brian, you're late to the party on that one too.
Yeah, he wasn't here for those. That was pre knowing about the streams.
Brian.
Yep.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, we talked about that. It was a complete hoax. Yeah, Vic, that's it. Let's see, dude. That's what the group's for. Don't be nice. I mean, if they're screwing you over.
Yeah, 12 weeks is too much.
Yeah, what's the name of the vendor?
Thanks for stopping by, Vicky. Appreciate
Vicky,
it.
Love the Potters. We got lots of hurricanes coming. Y'all be safe. Say hey to Frank. There it is. Moto even said it. Gosh, the chat is going fast. Aaron said, I worked out in the rain one time. My entire body went numb for hours because of how cold I was. The only thing that warmed me up was the heat from my chainsaw muffler. That is thinking the Haunter way. You keep yourself warm with a chainsaw.
There you go.
Jason Glean at Cotton Studios. Never heard of that. Moto, have you heard of Cotton Studios?
Cotton with a K. It sounds like he might be part of a clown circle.
Maybe. That's why I asked Moto if he. I know, right, Brian? Brian, I worked on your stuff this weekend. I should have it out probably midweek. Okay, man. You'll be getting something from James too.
I've been waiting
Aaron,
for my mask for
mask.
3 to 4 months now. Well, did they lead you along, or did they let you know that it was going to be a delay? It's totally one thing if they're like, yeah, we're backed up. We'll get it out as soon as we can. Whereas that guy was straight up telling him, like, yeah, I'll get it out to you next week.
There it is. Yeah, Aaron, who's the vendor? And Aaron, you should do the same thing. You should go to a vendor review. It's a group, Haunt Vendor Review. Let them know. That's what the group's for. All right, so Jabby hasn't. You're welcome, Brian. Thank you, man. Don't go anywhere. I'm just thanking you. That's not a get out of here. Thank you. Thank you.
You just stay there crabbing in the dark.
Yeah, crabbing in the dark.
Listening to us.
So Jabby hasn't heard of it. Moto, have you heard of Cotton Studios? Probably should look it up. I may know it by the way it looks. They never contacted me, period. I've always had to ask them. He just said, yeah, I'll be sending it out this week. But the thing is, and this sounds terrible, there is no reason for any vendor to be late or stringing anybody along.
Yeah.
There's none. A lot of them are begging for business, 20% off, 30% off, blah, blah, blah. And this isn't ragging all vendors because I know a lot of them are getting their stuff out and they're getting them out faster than normal because unfortunately they don't have as much business because all the conventions were shut down. So there's no reason. Brian says should have brought my pizza rolls. There should be no reason why vendors, unless they are so inundated right now, which I hope there are. I hope there's vendors that are just having to just like burn the midnight oil. But
they let me know the other day that there was a small delay, but they're going to be shipped out early this week. It was pumpkin pulp, fairly local to me, from Muncie, Indiana to Louisville, Kentucky. Shouldn't take that long.
Now I've heard of pumpkin pulp. I haven't known them to have issues. Vic says I've done ask for funds back and no response at all, so I guess I'll go through PayPal. That is one thing about PayPal. I'm looking at that vendor. Pumpkin pulp I know of. I can't recall. Oh my God. I forgot the second name of that damn cotton thing. God, I'm getting old.
Cotton Studios or something.
Is it? Okay, good God. Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. What's up?
It's not Studios. Dadgummit.
It's Cotton Studios.
Is it?
What he said, yeah.
right, well, hello.
With a K. Not studios
K.
with a K. Cotton with a K.
Yeah. I see a Cotton Studios with a C. Oh, that's a photography club.
That's helpful.
I don't. Yeah, I don't see a Cotton Studios with a K.
Well, that's why it took them 12 weeks to get nothing.
Vic, hey Vic, I don't see a Cotton from Dodgeball. He's just stopping in to say hello, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Uh-oh, more toddler chasing. Well, Jessica, thank you for coming by. If you can stop by later. But we understand you're having to chase children. That's why I don't have any, because I can't run. Too old.
Chip vendors and shit haunters have been coming up a lot more recently. Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny. Oh, here we go.
I think I see it. It totally looks like a clown thing. If it's the one I'm looking at.
Let's see. Let me click on this one here. Oh, and guess who's already liked it?
You. Yeah. All right. That's the one I was looking at too. Okay.
Yeah. It's a nice graphic. So it's Jason Glenn Cotton Studio. That's some cool masks. Let's Vic, it looks like he's got time to post.
Come on, man. Get your stuff out to people.
Yeah, dude. It's got some cool stuff.
Yeah, I like those apples.
Well, June 27th, it says, well, I hate to do this due to COVID-19 and lack of everything that's happening in closing. Cotton Studios is hanging it up for the season. I will finish out the orders I have now and work to get them to every customer. Please bear with us. I will continue to push to make fun creatures and look forward to next season. So, as of Vic, if you're listening, as of June 27th, he has stopped taking orders, but he says he's going to get people's orders out. So, once again, it's almost 3 months, June, July, August, 2 months, whatever the hell. He's had plenty of time to get orders out. So, obviously, there's an issue on his end. Let's look at some comments here. Well, this is the first time we've ever done this. I like it. Calling people out.
This is a first.
I mean, we've done it, but like, you know.
I mean, that sucks though, because some of that stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, he does actually have some cool stuff, but if you can't get the crap out, then what be the point? I really do like some of the masks. I mean, some of the clown masks are actually pretty cool for clown masks. The pumpkins are pretty cool too.
Hey, Nick, what's up, man? I need to get a hold of you to get your address to send you your stickers, sir. So if you could send a message to Haunters Anonymous from our page, so I can get your address for the stickers. If you want them. If you don't want them, don't worry about it.
Oh, take the damn stickers.
But take the stickers.
Take the damn stickers. So a post on his page was July 8th. I just received my pumpkin and its detail and quality is excellent. Would definitely recommend buying from Jason Glenn. So Vic, I don't know, man. He stopped taking orders apparently on June 27th. So he should have plenty of time to finish people's orders unless he just.
Yeah, I mean, he could have gotten a whole bunch and then that's why he was just like, I can't do anymore. Yeah, I got you, Brian.
Yeah, Brian, we got you covered on that. I should say James does. Ball sack him.
I got you something to give out for Halloween.
Yeah, Vic, that sucks, man. I would totally just like bite the bullet and just get PayPal to just fix it.
Yeah, he said sorry, not sorry. You spell clown with a K. You're basically Doug the dog from Up. Squirrel.
random. Aaron says, I've been waiting to get some stuff from Spellbound FX for a while, but I'm broke from the mass customs I bought. Spellbound FX is another good one. Vic says he had good reviews. That's why I ordered. Then he just keeps saying next week, sent pictures of them done. So,
if they're done, that's even more ridiculous.
Yeah, he's sending you pictures of Vic. Were these custom order, or is it something you ordered from his product line? He's probably just sending you pictures of something he's already done. I know that there's a few vendors, not big vendors, but they had issues with they bullfrog. Somebody would do like, hey, I had my order in a month ago, and a buddy of mine put it in 2 days ago, and he's already got his. So.
Yeah, you would definitely need permission to do a apartment hunt.
Yes, and you wouldn't get it. So I'll just go ahead and tell you the fire marshal would be like, no. How about no? I mean, you could just call the fireman. He wouldn't have to come there. It's like, I'm in a no. Oh, speaking of Brian, is the address that you sent me, does it have an apartment number? Because you said, or is this, I mean, the address you sent me is complete, correct? Probably is, but check it if you don't mind. Now it's an apartment again. But no, the fire marshal, no, oh, no. No, Brian, you don't ask forgiveness later from fire marshal because they will fine your ass. Here you go. Here's your forgiveness.
Yeah, it's just a product line, so they weren't custom.
Scare Factory's got cool stuff, Vic, but man alive, do they get a lot of people complaining about super late orders. Brian says no, and Brian says yes. Okay. Now, Brian, I asked multiple questions. I'm too old to remember the order I asked them in. So no, there's no apartment number, and yes, it's complete as the address. I'm going to go with that. Zach says, my apartment haunt would consist of having my ex over, and we'll pretend y'all are married. Only one person per hour for the full God. And it's Friday night after dark again. Okay.
Address is correct.
Thanks, Brian. I just want to be sure, buddy. Because like I said, oh my God. I almost blocked Brian. By accident. All right, Brian. Culios, your stuff will go out this week for me.
Does anyone know if Shot in the Dark Scare Tools is still around? They have the train, car horn, pop, scare props.
Shot in the Dark. That name sounds familiar. I couldn't tell you, though. James is clicking things, so he's probably checking.
Yep.
You know what? But there's some other folks that do the train, car, horn, pop, scare props.
Listen here. There's 282 people that like their page. Guess who one of them is?
Bitches.
God.
Isn't that cool? I was scaring Mike today about that. I'm like, I apparently am a monitor of the web as far as haunts.
I mean, they made a post in February and March. They updated their page in March, so apparently, yes, in some capacity, they are still around.
Total side note for everybody, including you, Aaron, that train car horn prop, blah, 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 blah. It originally was designed by Alan Hops. So that's where everybody gets the idea. And there's a couple of companies that do it. They're actually easy to make. That's why Alan did it. And that's why he doesn't sell them, because he does amazeballs things with masks and everything else. Why are hayride haunts underrated from Brian Forsberg? I know a lot of people that love hayride haunts. Not during the pandemic.
I don't like hay because it makes me get sick, but I enjoy it.
Oh, well, Brian, your family, you ran one for 17 years? That's cool. They're highly successful. There aren't a lot around because these days the cost is extremely high. So is the insurance for them.
Hey, there's Frank. What's up, Frank?
Hey, Frank. Taking a break from watching Ghostbusters?
Did you turn it down at least?
See, Jabby, train car horns are very easy to make and cheap to buy. Very for. Okay, Yoda. You can go to Home Depot and get everything for it and do it yourself. Yeah, pretty much. You can order this stuff on eBay and get it even cheaper.
Well, don't eat it. I don't eat it. It's freaking hay allergy. Breathe in any of that hay dust, and I'm done.
Hay dust. That's going to be the new breakfast cereal for Halloween.
It's 2 years ago. We were driving to Halloween Horror Nights. We made it all the way down to Orlando, and it started pouring. Oh no, we were just passing through Daytona, and it started pouring. And Tiffany was the passenger, and I'm driving. I'm like, I can't see. She goes, yeah, I can't see with all this rain dust. And you know how rain hits the windshield, it just speckles across the windshield.
Yeah.
So forever and ever now, it is henceforth known as rain dust.
Rain dust. God. Sounds like something during Christmas for some reason. Brian says wear a mask.
Yeah.
Or just don't go in hay.
Even
Or
if I
outside.
get like stabbed by a piece of hay, I immediately get like a welt. I'm gonna do a hayride. It needs to do donuts and rams.
And that's true. Well,
That'd be a terrifying hayride.
I'd go though. I know that a few of the hay rides that I've seen post, they are converting the hay rides to drive-throughs. So, you know, that just becomes Dukes of Hazzard. HHN opening night, it always rains. Not this year though. Oh,
It may. Just,
where? Huh? Go ahead.
no. I was looking. I still don't have anything from. Where are you sending this information, Nick? 'Cause I know we've had this problem before. I've never gotten anything from you on the Haunters Anonymous page. Is there like a filter on here for business?
I don't
Weird.
think so. I can check and see. I can check and see if I break something by checking and seeing.
Yep. All right, I got it, Nick. Well, it went to spam for some reason. And you did message me on July 27th and August 2nd.
Yep. So Nick, send all of your anger to Mark Zuckerberg and his shit.
He marked you as spam.
Yeah, he marked you as spam. Facebook. For any haunt sliders here, don't slide in the rain or in puddles. You'll ruin your recap. Spark Pucks. Haunter's words of advice. Well, that's true.
I like those sliders, man. I've always loved those.
Oh, I love watching them. And some of them are really good at it. Now, if I tried to do it, no. No. How about no? Nope. Because I would just literally be tumbling head over feet.
Yeah.
Like, into like, I don't know. I can't
My big ass
shit.
tries to do it. I'm taking concrete with me. There's no sparks. It's just I'm tearing up the ground.
There's Mark. Hey, Mark. Popping in real quick. Say hello. Hello.
Hey, Mark. You got to figure
Mark,
out
you
this
just
work
missed-
business. This is getting ridiculous.
You just missed my HHN comment to Frank. Frank said it always rains the first night of HHN. I said not this year. Because normally you're the one, that
Hey,
Keith.
Keith. Oh, so
just
yeah,
destroys people's dreams.
if Halloween Horror Nights doesn't open and it rains, does that still mean the White Knights are gonna cry, or?
That is the White Knights crying.
Oh, it's the tears. There's gonna be a flood
It's the
then at
tears
this
of White
point.
Knights. White Knights will put all their tears in drones and fly 300 of them over Universal and just pour them all over the concrete. Oh my, our HHN. Jabby says if you try to do anything MD, you'll just fail at it. Oh, well, I thought you were going to say fall apart, but I'm like, that's true.
That's rough.
That's all right, Jabby. That's all right. That's okay.
Anything you do in life, you're gonna fail at. Good God.
That's all right. That's all right.
There's a slider page on Facebook I'm a part of for people that are and want to become sliders. Pretty sick page.
Post it. Why are you telling us about it? Post the link, Aaron. The hell, dude. You got to work for it, man. Send the link. Post it down. We'll pin it.
Mark, I stood in a flood for Penn and Teller on opening night. It was the best part of the house.
Ah, Mark, there it is.
He's not wrong, though.
Brian said lots of tears, mine included. Aaron, slide till I die. All right. I guess James will look the link up for you.
I have to do everything around here.
I must go like it. I must make it in my like collection.
Slide till I die. Hopefully I get the right one.
We just name drop him. We all know who it is. Mark.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. It's going to be a weird link.
Is it? That's all right. Yeah.
It's not a page. It's actually a group. Unless there is. Yeah, that was a group. It's not a page.
Okay. Excuse me. If it's a group, I won't go like it. Let's see. Nick, the People Magician Show, yes. Their house, horrible. Yeah, Penn and Teller as a duo are fan-damn-tastic, but I heard many not good things about the house.
Yeah, the house is horrible. They're amazing, and I love their show Bullshit. That show made me laugh more times.
All right, folks, if you are a slider, which was a good series, by the way, or if you know people that are sliding, please go join that group. Aaron would appreciate it.
I don't think it's his group. I just think he's a part of it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Whatever. I would say take it over.
Yeah, do that too.
Mutiny. Just mutiny the group. Take it over.
Everybody go join it right now.
Yeah. I'm here for the cake and Kool-Aid because I don't slide.
I joined as Hunters Anonymous. I was not yet already a member.
Brian, are you in a boat crab? Lots of people looking at me because I'm listening to this while crabbing.
Mark,
in a boat?
Bullshit, Mark. Bullshit. I don't know what full lust is.
Oh my God, you said it so fast. I thought you said full lust. I'm like, oh God, Jabby.
Full lust.
Full lust. Hey, fisherman people. Welcome to Hunters Anonymous After Dark. Hunters Anonymous. Oh my God, it's not After Dark.
Hope you all catch crabs.
If you're on Facebook, look us up.
Imagine if he wasn't actually crabbing.
Brian's at a stripper joint.
Yeah. I hope you all catch crabs too.
Twirl for us. Mark. Oh, Brian's on a pier. Oh, that's right. You do crab from a pier, don't you? I'm not a big fisher person.
Oh, Mark, you got to watch Bullshit, man.
Oh, I'll chug some Kool-Aid if it's nice and cold.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Tiffany found Sharkleberry Finn a couple weeks ago.
Y'all have the coolest stuff where y'all live.
They re-released Graposaurus Rex and what was that one? Crocodile or something? The crocodile one. I can't remember what it was. Grabbed the wrong pole.
Mark says, I'm just out here trying to let this park fall apart anymore. I'm not succeeding. Mark, don't you let Disney let Disney break.
Man, have you guys seen the insanity going on at Universal right now? Like, how crowded they are.
Ugh.
Crazy, dude. There were literally rides that were At capacity.
Well, I mean, if you offer to people to buy a one-day ticket and give them the rest of the damn year for free, hell yeah, they know what they're doing. They know that's what it is. They're going to be like packed, and it's going to be all locals. And Central Florida COVID numbers are going to be like 3 billion quadrillion. They can have it. Well, Danny, go get yourself some Kool-Aid. Mix it in with your White Claw. Mark says, we are talking about the overly sugary drinks that came in plastic barrels and the tinfoil on top would slice you up.
Those are hugs, yeah.
Mark, I only drink Kool-Aid when I'm researching cults. I was just at Universal yesterday. It was packed. Keith says, when I was a kid, I was so poor I had to drink Weiler's Kool-Aid. Weiler's is good. I like Weiler's. If I see it, I'll snag it, like the powder stuff, and then I will put a lot of stevia in it. Shrek 4D was a 75-minute wait.
Who would ever wait 75 minutes for that?
Apparently, people that bought a one-day ticket and got the rest of the year for free. Oh my God, Mark! I just realized you were on a damn pandemic adventure. Damn it, we didn't let us video. Next time you do a pandemic adventure, dude, we won't make you do the whole park, but we need to have some Hunters Anonymous video on the spread of COVID in Central Florida. Danny says, my sister and brother-in-law were there all weekend. Jesus. Hagrid's was at capacity at like 10 a.m. No, thank you. Zach says, some countries won't let us travel there because of COVID. Well, yeah. There's countries that won't let them travel here specifically because of COVID.
Yeah, because we're stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't mean us specifically, but in general. Yes.
Yeah, as Americans. And then like Floridians, we are the pandemic center of the universe, I think still. The gentleman I talked to today said that they will not, across the water, they can't travel specifically to Florida. They can't travel here in general, but they're like, nobody goes to Florida. No. You don't get in a plane and travel 12 hours to Florida. And then come back here. Hell no. Little hugs, Kool-Aids. Let's see. Mark says they picked a bad weekend. It was ridiculous packed this weekend. Let's see.
Wasn't all that bad.
Yesterday. I hope you're feeling better, liar. I hate Shrek so much. If I met Mike Myers, I'd punch him in the throat. Nick says, remember Nips, the sip of Kool-Aid that came in wax bottles?
Why do you?
Yeah.
Why do you think I had kids, man? So I had reasons to buy those again.
It's like if Willy Wonka made alcohol, but not alcohol.
James, you're smart. I hope you're being sarcastic, but if not, I appreciate it.
Mark says, but have no fear, we are stupid as well. We, LOL. Well, Jesus. Aaron says, I'm probably not going to be able to sleep tonight because my Haunts welcome meeting is in a few days. And also, and it's cool that you capitalize that. And I also drank 2 Bang energy drinks, so I'll be here till the end of the stream.
Jesus.
Cool.
Or until your heart gives out, whichever comes first.
Kidding. But I'm glad that you capitalized welcome meeting. That's actually cool. You should have capitalized haunt. I try to capitalize haunt, but welcome meeting is cool.
I thought,
wear your mask.
Doesn't Bang have creatine in it? I thought Bang you were supposed to use when you work out. Unless you're running in place or something, listening to us.
Are you running in place? Good God. Let's see. Zach, thanks again for the stuff y'all sent. The stickers and pins look super well done.
Oh, you got it, man. Thank you.
We are going to organize a trivia night number 3.
Yep.
We'll hold it in 2024 when I can get it ready.
Oh yeah, that's right. Brian's a Red Bull rep.
Brian, why don't you just hand out Red Bull to the kids?
Hey, yeah. Brian, let's talk about a sponsorship here, bud. Let's get us in with the company.
He doesn't own Red Bull.
But he knows people.
Or maybe he does. He does know people. Yeah, we need some sponsors, Brian. Aaron says I went on a 5 to 6 hour bike ride and I'm still feeling it.
Jeez.
On your nads? 5 to 6 hour bike ride. That's where I'd be feeling it. Yeah, Brian is our official Red Bull rep. Jabby's our clown mafia. Mark is our head pandemic reporter.
Before or after the flyer?
Nick, dude, you're so slow. I already ragged myself, dude. I already ragged myself.
After I ragged you, actually.
Okay, well, everybody ragged me after. Okay, I can't make a joke about it because everybody's right. Brian said I did last year, but to the parents.
That's awesome.
What? Keith, oh hell! Remember the waffle that was gum and came with a packet of syrup to dump over it? Let me reread that so it's not so pornographic. Oh hell! Remember the waffle that was gum and came with a packet of syrup to dump over it?
About to change the stream title, Halloween Candy Talk.
Hell yeah, dude! I went to big. God, I cannot find Halloween candy. Of course, I don't go to a lot of places at all, so maybe that would help. But I'm also not going to go to a lot of places. I went to Big Lots again today, and there was no damn. And this Keith, is your Big Lots got any Halloween candy yet? Because you've been to like what yours twice. Mine does not, and I just was like so pissed. I just grabbed another box of Cow Tails. I've eaten half the damn box today because I can't get any damn Halloween candy, so I'm chewing on Cow Tails, which is ridiculous. I should just buy like a regular bag of candy.
Yeah, you want to hear some shit? Listen to this.
Hell yeah.
So
let's go.
I when my mom went down to visit my sister, I told them to be on the lookout for the turkey dinner candy corns. So they go to a Walgreens down there, and they ask the girl. She's like, "Yeah, we got them in the back, but we're not putting them out till all the school stuff is gone."
So they can get older in the back.
I'm like, tell that bitch to go back there and you get a bag freaking turkey dinner candy corn.
You know what I should do? There's a Walgreens like 2-minute drive up the road. I'll just wear 2 masks going into that one and I'll see if they've got any. No, okay, Keith. Well, I don't feel too bad then. A friend of mine is assistant manager at the Big Lots here that I go to. And I hound him all the time. He said he doesn't even know. He said they haven't told him anything about when they're sending it. I do know that I did read a thing where we're not going to see the cavalcade of Halloween branded candy this year. So all the different things that would normally be branded as Halloween candy, we won't see as much of because manufacturers are like, well, they don't know, if trick or treat is going to happen. Apparently, it costs a little bit of money to switch the machines over to print Halloween stuff with, branding and stuff. So, but there's some places that say that they're putting it out early because they really don't know if trick or treat's going to happen. So they want to get what they've got have made, so people will buy it now and eat it, I guess. But at least I know that my Big Lots is not the only one without Halloween candy. I'm not going to go traveling around trying to find. I know a friend of mine said she found some at a Circle K, and I'm like, Circle K is the last place I'm going to go during a pandemic. I know, right? If you know it's back there, well, I guess it's back there, but it's not priced yet, or it's not in the system, you can get in trouble. So whatever. Maybe I'll take a ride tomorrow or Tuesday, see if mine has it.
I buy candy corn just to throw it away. Winners don't do drugs.
Well, I would normally, but I'm going to have to try this Thanksgiving flavored candy corn. So, it may become like, better than taking fiber pills or something and just go right through me. Nick says, what was the first individually wrapped penny candy?
I don't know.
I don't know, Nick. That's a good question. Who is it? Was it? I know Zach, right? Circle K. I ain't gonna know damn Circle K.
Strange things are afoot. Circle K.
Yeah, I'm not. No. Especially not the one close to me. They can have all that Halloween candy. Gross, gross, gross. Oh yeah, Walgreens always has candy, but we're looking specifically for Halloween. Zach's gonna make candy corn shots. Okay, well, gross.
Good luck not throwing up.
Yeah, don't throw up.
It's gonna
Because
taste real good coming up.
man, I would laugh my ass off if you made candy corn shots with the Thanksgiving candy corn, because you probably would just God, I don't even know what alcohol tastes like, and I'm just throwing up in my own mouth. Sweet tarts are awesome. I love sweet tarts.
Turkey leg candy corn
Oh,
shot.
God. You know Mark would try it.
Oh yeah, Tootsie Rolls. That makes sense.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah. I do like Tootsie Rolls. I don't like the long ones where you have to bite off. It's just that's a lot of work. But I like the pop Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, you know what I like? I like that we came back with the chat working again, and Keith is still pink.
Haha, Keith is still pink.
Candy corn ice cream.
Tootsie Rolls were probably a penny like 100 years ago. Why would you want to ruin ice cream with candy corn, Zach? Man. Why? It's like literally making a pizza out of cardboard for real.
I think for Wednesday we're gonna try to get a home haunter on here for a special guest.
Yeah, we need a home haunter. We need somebody to tell us what the hell they're doing. How are you fixing Halloween, dag nabbit?
25 pounds of Smarties.
Someone who works for them don't really.
My daughter would lose her mind. She
I love Smarties.
Loves Smarties. Pink is your destiny. Just embrace it. I'm gonna throw a glitter font on there for you. You'll be the only one sparkling.
Am I the only one that holds a long Tootsie Roll like a cigar and do a Godfather voice? Just me? Okay. Yeah, I'm afraid, sir. It's probably just you. But hey, that's cool. You do you. Especially on Halloween.
That's what you need to use in your Rube Goldberg machine. Smarties.
Oh, that's true. 25 pounds of Smarties. That's a lot of damn Smarties.
It is. You need to get some like ambient noise in the background of this thing. Random thunder and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny. 13 Cells says this is the third year he's done that. That is very great. That's awesome. Tell him Haunted Anonymous, give him thumbs up on that.
Yeah, donated 75 pounds of Smarties. That's great.
Wilford Brimley would be ecstatic.
Diabetes.
Man, I watched the China Syndrome a couple days ago. It's awesome in that. Total random thought, everybody. Yeah, I'm kind of like I think it's because I was thinking about watching the Chernobyl series again. Also another random thought. So I was like, China Syndrome? Okay. Let's see. Aaron says, all right, Reese's Pumpkins better than the regular ones or the same as the rest? Hell no, they're better.
Yeah. You know what though? For me, and I know this sounds stupid, I love pumpkins. Pumpkins are my thing. To me, the damn egg-shaped Reese's taste the best. Don't know why. What's up, Numbskull?
I don't know. See, Nick says, I'll say it again. If you want to talk to a home haunter, I recommend Maximus Christian, Ryan, aka Max 1.0. Did you get that, James?
I did. Actually, you tagged him in that post in After Dark, but he's not a member of After Dark, so it didn't actually tag him. But absolutely.
Yep. We can do that. I say any candy minus candy corn that is Halloween tastes awesome and tastes better than its regular counterpart.
I still firmly believe that trick-or-treating Butterfingers taste better than any Butterfinger.
That was definitely you. All right, good. Good. Now we know.
Oh, I'm sexy voice.
Yeah,
well,
it's like, the bags of little miniature like Hershey's and stuff, the little bite size. I mean, they're the same damn thing, but the regular ones during the year have a flavor. The ones for Halloween have a different flavor to me. And then the ones that they put out that are Thanksgiving, but they're all the same damn chocolate. But it's just like the time of year that you eat them, they have like literally, you're just like, oh, well, these are the Thanksgiving version. Like, no, idiot. These are the same ones we put out every year. It's just the wrapping's different. I'm like, maybe I eat the wrappers too. I don't know.
I don't know what it is, man, but I'm telling you, those Butterfingers, they just hit differently for Halloween. Toffee Fay, the good stuff.
Oh yes, Toffee Fay is good. So wait, Butterfinger changed their recipe?
Did they? I haven't probably had a Butterfinger since last Halloween.
That's what Aaron said. Zach, that's James. I called it. There you go. Have fun. Vic loves candy corn. I know plenty of people like candy corn too. And you know what? If somebody handed me a handy, I would eat it. But it's not like I'd be like, oh God, why did you just hand me half a candle?
I don't want to skim over this important news of Butterfinger changing the recipe.
Well, you should go check it out.
They did, and it's terrible.
Oh no, that's not good. Now we'll see the original recipe on Amazon for like 10 times the price.
Abba Zaba.
Abba Zaba.
You know what else I like? Zagnut bars. They're good.
I like Zagnuts as well. There's almost no chocolate or candy I won't eat minus candy. I will not buy candy corn.
You don't buy it just to have it sitting there, though? It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe, you know?
No, I have some old tea light candles for hurricanes I could just throw on the floor. It'd be about the same damn thing. I don't have to buy those because they're there.
I don't know. Well, Caitlin a couple of years ago, like, I don't know, she got addicted to them, so it was hard to keep them around anyway.
Circus peanuts. Those are cool.
Oh God, I can't even smell circus peanuts.
All right, numbskull love like candy corn. There's another one on the lack of candy corn club. Aaron says, as soon as I saw the commercial for the new recipe, I went to my local Dollar General and got one. First bite, I threw it away and cursed the day I tried it. Oh, hey, Tara. Tara says, I like candy corn, but my favorite is the green apple suckers. Those are good. I would eat the green apple suckers.
Wait, are those the ones with the caramel on the back? So it's like a caramel apple? Those I'm about.
Yeah. Sorry, Zach just threw out the most random, I don't know what the hell. Zach said, I have some military grade glow sticks.
That's okay.
Cool. We went from candy corn to we're gonna raid Area 51.
We got to get the original Butterfinger recipe back.
Oh, that's what that's about. Okay, my bad. Getting old.
Yeah, see, caramel apple suckers. That's the jam too. I don't really like lollipops all that much, but those things are good.
Aaron said this candy discussion made me feel fat. See, Vic says, so my dad wants me to build her a rabbit cage. I told her only way I would if I can make it creepy. So I said, well, hell yeah.
There you go.
Haunted rabbit. Totally video it.
The
We'll watch
haunted
it
rabbit hutch.
in awe and amazement.
What's up,
Oh,
James and Glow
Numbskull
Paint?
going super after dark. Reese's Pieces are super good. I like Reese's Pieces.
Let you supply the glow paint. We'll make things happen.
Oh, so got worse. Vic said daughter. Caramel green apple. Zach wants a brownie with hot fudge covered in Reese's Pieces. Now I do too. Nick says, since everyone here but one loves black licorice,
Ew.
what about Good and Plenty? I would eat a Good and Plenty.
No. I do not want to have this black licorice talk again. Why are you making me relive this?
You're going to have to explain things to Mark. I'm sure he's probably traumatized. 13 is eating them right now.
Listen, we're in the business of scaring people. If that's what it takes, do what I need to.
You heard it here first, folks. I finished the Haunt block video today. Vic, oh, he's not talking to me. I'm sorry.
You did it in capital letters.
Yeah. Sorry. Mark likes black licorice. I knew Mark would like it. Black licorice toothpaste. Ew. All right. James has a stalker. Vic says, sweet. Can't wait to see it. All right.
Yay, stalkers. It's always got to be orange.
Orange glow paint.
I look like a big ass pumpkin.
Green apple licorice is great.
Black
Never had
licorice toothpaste. Get out of here. God, I'm going to throw up.
I'm going to have to just go get regular candy tomorrow now. Because these cowtails aren't gonna do it.
Let's see if I can change the title.
Mark said, "Oh no, is the drama stalker back?" Maybe.
No, not that. That's not the one.
Okay, that's why I said maybe.
Sunday night candy talk.
There he is. Look, there's Maximus right there. How you doing, Maximus? We are told that you are the home haunter we need to interview soon. So James will get a hold of you. We are in the market for home haunters. Keith says black licorice is disgusting, so he's lost his Haunter Anonymous card.
No, nope. Keith, I need your address. I'm going to send you all the stickers.
All the stickers, all the things,
all of them.
I'm just going to have to buy some black licorice tomorrow, I guess,
and throw it immediately in the trash, and then set it on fire.
Yes, sorry, cowtails are good. I said I went and. Since I couldn't find regular Halloween candy, I went ahead and bought another box of the miniature ones again. I've eaten like half the box, which is it's only 8 of them, so 4 of them is like 2 complete cowtails. Nick says, engineering students at Purdue University created the machine and solved the ultimate question: how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The answer is 364.
364, huh?
It takes me 3 licks and my back teeth to get to the center of it. Maximus says that sounds like fun. Maximus, James, if it's okay with you, we'll get a hold of you, or you get a hold of us. We would love to have you on. Of course, Haunters Anonymous, we focus on everything haunt related, but we're doing really pushing the home haunts this year because we think those are going to be the salvation of Halloween and trick or treating and so forth. So either you get a hold of us or James will get a hold of you through us. We'd love to have you on. We got a slot open Wednesday if you want, or we can arrange any one of the nights that we are operational. and we'd love to have you on. Vic would like to stick his finger in a snake's butt.
Yeah, that was
Perfect.
super random. I mean, that goes along with
Random.
like black licorice, I guess, but
I got that. Danny said when I was pregnant, I craved candy so bad and I wanted Halloween candy, but it was summertime. That's what freezers are for. Side note, I wanted those peanut butter taffy things.
Mary Jane's, what those things are called.
Maximus, thank you so much. We would love to have you on here. I'm going to love that comment.
I already did.
Oh, we did at the same time.
How are you never going to remember that? It's Mary Jane's.
Oh, Lord. Wow, the power of PayPal got my refund back in 10 minutes. Nice.
Look at there.
Nice. See? There you go. Now go get yourself some black licorice with all that money. You just
Solving problems.
solving problems. Making issues and solving problems. Welcome to Honors Anonymous. Tara's doing Tara says, I'm doing a small home haunt going back to my roots. Hell yeah.
Well,
I'll
Tara,
have you on too.
let's go. Get on.
Make yourself a Facebook page and let's get you on here too.
Yep. We'll add you to the list of haunts. See? Everybody likes Mary Jane's, man. Those things are so good. They'll pull the teeth out of your face, but they're good.
I don't think I've ever had one of those. I'll go find one. The power of PayPal compels you. I've had my PayPal account ever since Elon Musk owned it. That's how long I've had mine. The more you know. The more you know.
Yeah, I don't know that's the same one we're talking about, Zach, but yeah.
Puff puff pass. Okay.
Yep, see? I knew that's where it was going.
Danny said, sorry, but I also love the Christmas peppermint taffy nougat things.
Sorry, I don't have a name for those. Christmas taffy.
Yeah, we'll just call it Christmas taffy. That'll be out before the Halloween candy.
That probably came out last month.
It probably did. There's probably some in the shelves right now. Oh, did y'all see Hobby Lobby is not going to put out anything Halloween related this year. They're going straight to Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah, they're doing
Whatever.
fall, but they're not going to carry Halloween.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Hobby Lobby in years. So I no tears from me.
I don't know where I hate to sound or be like a dick, but damn, when you draw the line with these folks. Never, really.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. Another random candy fact. Originally, the Three Musketeers candy bar came in 3 small pieces, each piece with a different flavor. The original 3 flavors were strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
They need to bring that shit back.
That sounds kind of awesome. Hey, thanks for that message, Maximus. I'll check it after the stream's over.
Yeah, Maximus, thank you so much. Have you on here, and you can be part of the crazy crew. Danny said I could have sworn my sister was just at Hobby Lobby and said there was Halloween stuff. I'm hearing that they don't have any. Are you sure she wasn't at Michael's?
Yeah, they apparently it's some kind of religious issue.
Yeah, well, Hobby Lobby.
Those darn heathen people that celebrate Halloween.
It's like Chick-fil-A is not going to have pumpkin-shaped chicken sandwiches.
Oh, maybe that's what he was talking about. The people that don't send you your stuff. Okay, that's what he's talking about.
Mark says, "Listen, if they continue to try and cancel Halloween, Christmas has to go."
Dude, I don't know, Nick. That was so weird, man. Because I know you said you messaged us twice. I'm like, there's nothing from you. And I didn't even know we had a spam folder. I didn't know business pages had spam folders.
I literally did not know that either. So sorry about that, Nick.
Yeah,
But
dude.
now we know.
Dunkaroos, they do. I don't even care really about the Dunkaroo cookie, but they need to bring that frosting back. I will jump into a pool of that frosting and just swim around till I die of sugar overload.
After you've painted yourself with glow paint. Vic says the wife said one of the spirit stores finally opened here. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, Danny, ask her, because I really have been hearing from multiple folks that because they'd go to Hobby Lobby just see what was up, and Hobby Lobby people said we're not going to put any out this year.
Well, wait a minute. What do you mean? They have Dunkaroos at Jungle Gyms? Hold on.
There is some tippity typing right now in James's house.
This chat needs to chill out a minute so I can get this answer.
Wait. I'm going to laugh if I find Dunkaroos at Big Lots.
My God. If you don't send me some Dunkaroos, we're going to fight.
Wait. Aaron says, yeah, last time I went there, I saw them. So there you go.
You know that Captain Crunch Smart Food popcorn that I sent you a picture of? My sister sent me the picture of it when they were shopping. I'm like, if you don't buy that for me right now, I will literally punch you the next time I see you. And comes to find out, it's terrible.
Oh.
They put freaking Crunch Berries in regular popcorn. That's all they did.
Well, that's lame.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Don't be playing games with our emotions like this. If Dunkaroos are existing somewhere, I need to know.
Dude, Dunkaroos are on Amazon.
Are they?
Yeah, really high price though.
Well, I'm going to go broke.
I was like, you know what? I just thought randomly, I'm just gonna go look on Amazon. I'm like, oh, Dunkaroos.
Oh, Mark said Dunkaroos are getting a beer.
Really?
So I could get drunk and have Dunkaroos?
Oh, Zach said schnazberries, so I gotta get dressed up now. Let's see here. Yeah, like here's one that says Dunkaroos vanilla cookies and vanilla frosting, six count, 9 ounces, $35.
Oh, listen.
Here's a 3-pack for $20.99.
I've paid more for less, so.
Oh my God, that's freaking hilarious. I
mean, are they
expired
expired ones? Like, are they just ones that?
Well, you know what? This one, this 3-pack for $26 has 103 reviews with 2.5 stars. Let's see if that's the case. Let's go. Oh, geez. Let's go back to Maximus says, are the Dunkaroos on Amazon expired? Oh, he's the one. Oh, that's what I'm checking. Mark says you can get drunk on a beer that tastes like Dunkaroos. Nick says, since we talked about Kool-Aid and Halloween candy, this one is interesting. When Pixie Sticks first entered the market, the treat was originally intended to be a drink mix, but was preferred as a form of candy.
That's pretty awesome. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I must search for the Dunkaroos. No, actually, I'll just be right back in a minute.
I was like, James on a mission. James has got to go get his wallet. Let's see. Hey, Chuck, what's up, buddy? Mark says that actually makes a lot of sense. Nick says Ingenious Brewing Company Dunkaroo Stout. Okay. What happened? Wow. Trying to like your damn comment. There we go. Vic says, man, they need to bring back the Penrose sausages. Ha ha! Random. Let's see here. Maximus, I'm looking up why these Dunkaroos on this particular one got such low ratings. It's because these people are too stupid to see that they're only getting 3 small packages for $26. They thought they were getting like 3 ginormous boxes, but I don't see anything about them being expired. I think people just don't know how to read. Don't buy your Dunkaroos on Amazon, folks. Hey, Pat.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Nick, you need to go look up there. He just gave this long speech about the Dunkaroo Stout.
Did you say hi to Chuck? What's up, Chuck?
I did say hi to Chuck.
Let's see.
Poor numbskull. Yeah, go look at Nick's thing about the stout because it's all kinds of flavors. You'll probably freak the hell out and you'll like leave again trying to go to an alcohol store, whatever those things are called, liquor package things. That was terrible.
All right, I'm catching up with chat. Hold on.
Did you guys miss the science behind the scare tonight? Yes. We did. I did. Was it good? Did you see it?
Wait a minute.
Says, don't, James, and buy 3 small snacks. Yeah, we're not doing that.
You did a show tonight? Why was I not told? Should have been informed.
Yeah,
Facebook alerts are getting ridiculous. Let me tell you.
Dude, they're getting ridiculous just for our show. I miss them. Maximus says, I'm willing to invest, though. I miss that stuff. That's a lot of money for 3 packs of Dunkaroos. Aaron says, reminds me of when Hostess went out of business and people were selling Twinkies. Yep. Now Keith is saying science hadn't been on. Hey, Calliope, how you doing?
All right, I'm catching up. Hold on.
Okay, that's fine. I'm all right. We're good.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, Calliope.
That's awesome.
I'm just informing. Telling everybody, don't buy your Dunkaroos on Amazon because it is like, oh my God, you can buy a 1 pound bag of Medley Hills Farm cereal marshmallows for $10. Clickety clack.
Why? All right, numbskull. Why are you heartbroken? I missed Science of the Scare because I didn't know they were doing it because Facebook didn't alert me. Don't be like me and buy 3 snacks for $30. Listen here, sir. You buy $12 beers at Universal like every time you visit. Go get off my back about the Dunkaroos.
Chuck, man, you okay? Chuck said, I'm here. Had a bad fall last night. You doing all right, buddy? Glad you're here.
Hey, Calliope.
Had a bad fall last night.
Science.
There's science.
Oh, no, Chuck. Dude. Yeah, I hope you're good, man. All right, I'm caught up now.
All right. Nick be doing shows nonstop, it seems, according to Maximus Christian Bryant.
What is your schedule, Nick? What's I click freaking notify and I don't get notifications. That is completely false information.
I'm not even going to read it because I just like laughing. Hold on a minute. Mark said he spent $20 each on drinks yesterday. Well, we expect no less from you, Mark, so that's fine. Breaking Disney rides pays well. Chuck, yes. Yes, I'm not sure what the answer to that. I'm getting so old. Oh, Chuck says I'm scraped up on arms and legs.
Oh, no.
But you're good at everything else okay? Back's okay? Bones okay? Head's okay?
Gotta protect that noodle.
Yeah, bumps and scrapes suck, but better than, cracking your skull or whacking your spine out. Well, Vic, that's just sexist. I'm kidding.
Science had a couple pretty chicks on there tonight. What? I missed this? Come on.
Let's see, Mark says, "Oh, and a $15 lanyard with no pass holder because they charge an extra dollar for it now."
Oh no! When you're paying $15 for the lanyard, spend the extra dollar and get the pass holder.
Yeah, Mark. Oh,
That's where
God.
you draw the line. Seriously?
$20 on a drink, but you won't pay a dollar for the hell ever. Jeez, man.
Might be time for a scooter, Chuck. Well, that's the way to go.
Hey, if you know if that's how you keep yourself from falling, dude, I say 100% go for it, man. Better be safe than sorry.
Look at everybody being awesome in the chat. Everybody's cool.
Yeah.
Good work, guys.
Yeah. I mean, the fact you're here, Chuck, means you're doing good. So that's cool. Not just because you're here with us, which we always appreciate, but if you're here, that's good. Put some ointment on those scrapes and bruises and keep moving forward.
I don't disagree with you, Callipy. We talked about this. A Callipy is the musical instrument.
Calliope is.
Calliope? Yeah, I always say it wrong because I don't music that way.
That's so cool. I had a horrendous time pronouncing Canadian when I was younger. I always said Canadian, and I don't know why my brain would not fathom where the letters were. Only word. And
well, because there's the muse also. And then there's the musical instrument. So
yeah, but the way that's spelled is Calliope.
But they're both spelled the same way.
Yeah, so they'd both be pronounced Calliope.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what's the origin of this particular name?
Yeah, I don't know what Halloween candy do they like. Let's get back on. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm glad you caught that, Mark, because I intentionally made that sentence dumb. But let's see. Feel fast, Chuck.
Yeah, Tara's sending some good juju your way, Chuck. Aaron says, if you ever have been to a Comic Expo Con and they have Wild Bill soda, the tankards are $35 and the metal straw is $5 extra. Expensive, but worth the free soda for the entire day.
Well, yeah, when you're getting like constant refills, sure. I talked about my fall the other day. I call you sweetheart. It's easier than saying Calliope. Yeah, see, Calliope's a Greek muse.
Vic, You're not going to bust up if you fall. You're younger than me.
He's going to fall in that gigantic skull thing he made the other day. That thing was sick, dude. I don't know if you've seen that video, but I want that thing. I want to bash skulls with it just whenever the apocalypse happens. Or run around just beating people in the face with it.
Oh, there's Nick's schedule. Excuse me, y'all. I'm yawning. It's because it's been a long day. But I'm here.
Oh, you're going to be on Haunted Nightmares. Okay. See, I get their alerts. I don't know why. They're the ones I get that all the time, but
do you have science behind the scare? Do you have the follow thing clicked like the
I hit the notification bell thing.
Oh, there you go. See, there you go. Calliope is Greek. Aaron says I also use them for haunts if you need to splash some cold water on my face to cool off. There you go.
Repurposing.
That was Keith Skull Club. Bloody Marys at Transworld are great in the AM. I've heard that. I don't drink Bloody Marys, but I have heard that from a couple people at Transworld. Keith wants to go to APOC. Danny says this chat is highly entertaining, even without Jabby.
I know everybody's being great tonight, like super well tonight.
Jabby?
Always. He's probably watching a baseball game or something. What do clowns do on their downtime? I don't know.
Well, if this was Friday, I'd have about a dozen things I could say, but it's not. So there you go.
I wanted James though. Well, maybe in the works. Who knows?
What happened?
It's gonna be a big doll.
It'll have black licorice hanging out of its mouth.
Oh, don't you put that evil on me.
He says no clowns. Vic says it's Sunday. We just got out of church, so see, yeah, y'all, no cussing on Sundays. So try not to. A little bit of cussing, tiny bit of cussing.
You know,
a little bit, tiny bit
here and there. Just try to watch the F-bombs.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm getting good at it. Maximus says clowns now make TikTok videos on their downtime.
They do. They're everywhere. I've seen them.
TikTok will be gone soon.
It'll just become something else.
Nah, Microsoft will buy it before the deadline.
Bill Nye has a TikTok.
Does he?
Yep.
Well, everybody enjoy your security breaches.
Hang out in the woods.
He says I give the best F-bombs
to Tuna Turner.
To Tuna Turner. We don't need another hero. Keith just got hard. It's not Friday, but that's okay. TikTok was bought by Microsoft. I don't think so, Mark. I might be wrong. I think that they were in heavy talks to buy it. I don't think it's gone through yet because it had been a big headline, and I'd seen it. And then all the servers will come over here, and they'll still have the same invasive security breachy software on it, and it won't matter. Ta-da! Maximus says used to be Facebook live feeds with vapes and begging for shares. Still happens, Maximus. Still happens.
Yeah, Keith, still Nye. Science guy.
Still happen begging for shares and stars.
Yep. Oh my Gertie.
Smirch that button.
Oh, never gets old.
Never. As long as it's still going on, it'll never. All of your notifications are set up for TikTok, LOL. He says, right before I go off the APOC deep, and I'm getting Tina Turner tattooed on my chest. Oh my God. The tattoo artist will be doing that going like, I don't even know. Nick says, Bill Nye, the science guy, and Adam Savage are my ultimate guests.
Bill Nye. He gives you scary facts about stuff and bounces around like a madman. He uses science to kill you. It's actually a pretty good character idea.
Mark says, smirch that like button.
Sweet nothings.
Ugh.
I need a tattoo. It's been a long time. It's been too long. I got this whole I got a whole sleeve planned out. It's just I just don't ever think about it. With this big ass tree, pumpkins all around it, and a scarecrow.
Oh, cool. I don't have tattoos. I think they're awesome. I'm one of those people. They're awesome on other people, and I'm fascinated by them. But on me, I just don't. They wouldn't look good. So
I have a few.
I had an ear piercing when I was in my 20s, and it's gone. So the hole's sealed up. That's it. There you go. See? There you go. That's my excitement. No tattoos and a former piercing.
I've had a ton of piercings. I still have piercings.
Right. I was going to say, wait a minute.
Well, I had 3 in my lip at one time for probably 4 or 5 years. If you wear a bow tie, I just want to punch you in the face unless you're Pee Wee Herman. Well, no. Bill Nye pulls off the bow tie very well. Well, my big ass head would certainly take up an entire leg, that's for sure.
Nick says 400.
400.
The price was $395. Sorry, Nick, you went over by $5. What's the 400? I don't know what the 400 means.
Yeah, so when are we going to be on your show, Nick? We've yet to actually do anyone else's show.
I think it's hard to get us to coordinate to go on somebody else's show.
This is very true. I know we got invited the one time, like 5 months ago.
Yeah, when the pandemic was new and fresh, and
I wore a bow tie when I got married. Nice.
there you go.
Got to be quicker than that.
I wore a bow tie when I worked at Kinko's. I think Elvira's almost 70. Oh, Nick said he's the 400th comment.
Nice.
Yay! It's a milestone.
Dude, I don't care. Cassandra Peterson, that's her name, right? She's still good looking. She is very attractive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of it's probably plastic at this point, but
I don't know. I
her
don't know if
face
it
is
is
very appealing.
She's spending some good money. I mean, I think Dolly Parton is still extremely good looking, and she's had some nip tucks here and there, which I don't think she should have done. But Dolly Parton. I mean, that's not haunt related, but
Yeah. At this point, what the hell difference is?
Aaron's doing some rhyming. It's all that energy stuff in his veins.
I'd squeeze a granny babies.
Oh my god. We don't need another hero. Yeah, I agree, Chuck. Her boobs are real. We can say boobs on Sunday night because that's fine.
Boobs.
Don't talk about my hand.
I have an opening Wednesday, September 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern.
That is the exact time we're normally on, but could we change it, I guess?
Well, no, that's 7 your time, 8 our time, so my time. We come on at 9.
Oh, hell yeah, that's right. Dag nabbit. Well, we could do that.
September 2nd.
I'll let you figure it out.
I mean, I'm fine. I don't care.
Yeah, we could basically just do like a 45-minute stream on Wednesday night to give us a few minutes to kind of get up and tinkles and stuff like that, and then just pop on. I don't see why not. Nick, well, you get with Nick and figure out how he does his stuff and what security riddled software I'm going to have to.
On chat live.
Chuck, how are you related to Dolly Parton? That's awesome, dude.
That's awesome. Everybody's related to Dolly Parton. Must be a Tennessee thing.
I think Dolly Parton is awesome.
She does a lot of really good things for people.
Well, she does that kid book club thing. She put out a lot of money after the fires there.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
so she's really cool.
Thanks, Maximus.
Oh yeah, thanks, Maximus, man. Thank you so much. We'll get with you.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
You too. No, MD will not use Zoom. I don't care what the hell.
MD finally uses Zoom.
I'll make James figure out how to pipe me in from 3 different damn chat things before I use Zoom or TikTok.
We could pull it off. Like we would probably only be on for like 45 minutes, but
yeah, Nick,
30 minutes.
Like I said, we're pretty fluidic, and the deal is like if we came on our regular time, and we would just tell about, hey, it's going to be a short stream, and then just pop over to Science Behind the Scare, you'll keep hearing our crazy asses there. So I think it works out good. Chuck says he's related to several country stars. That's awesome.
I use Facebook video chat.
Okay. You can do multiple people with Facebook video. Wait a minute. Who said that?
Nick.
Oh, Nick. Yeah, I'll do that. If it handles multiple people. I don't know. gotta talk with James. I don't know what the hell.
I've never used it myself, but
Whatever. I'll do it on this tablet. Tab will catch on fire. Keith said my buddy met Dolly. Said she's the sweetest lady. She knows everyone's name and asks how their family members are doing. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, Nick, we'll work it out. We'll work it out, man. We'll just when we're done with the stream here on that night, we'll just have everybody switch over there. We'll take over your stream.
well, he does it before us. It'll go from his to us.
God bless America. Okay.
Sort it out.
Hey, dude, if y'all aren't on Central Time, y'all go to hell. I don't care what the hell time zone you're in. If you're not in Central Time,
it'll be 7 o'clock your time. So it'll be between 7 and 7:30 or 7:45 your time.
All right.
Because we go on 8 o'clock your time, which is 9
I
o'clock.
don't care. I don't care anymore.
9 o'clock the real time.
Yeah, I'm literally I get lost. With I think time zones need to be done away with myself. But yeah, MD does not get drunk, and so is not drunk again. There, Mark, Mr. $15 lanyard won't spend $1 for the rest of it.
Wait a minute, Vic. You're related to the. I saw a video. I saw a documentary on the inbred people from West Virginia. It was crazy. You're related to them? I'm assuming you're talking about their names. I'm gonna have to look to see what their names was. And speak English very well. Very good.
Their names are Dunkaroos.
The Whitakers. You're related to the Whitakers? Hey Keely, thanks for the like. I hope I said that right. I gotta play hard to get. Nothing easy is very fun.
You'll have more chances with a box of Dunkaroos.
Yeah, if you have Dunkaroos, call me. We'll talk. You put them things under a box with a rope attached to it, I'm done. I'm crawling in it.
Instead of a candy van, get yourself a Dunkaroo van.
Oh God, I would be kidnapped immediately. It was a West Virginia joke. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you guys do in West Virginia besides each other.
That's a shirt.
I'll buy the company. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Nick. Got this, man.
Yeah, like I said, as long as I put it to remember to be here at 7 o'clock my time, holes. Then yeah, everything is worky outable.
Oh, I can get 1 pack of vanilla cream rainbow sprinkle Dunkaroos for $13.99 on eBay.
I mean, wait a minute. Do they? I mean, obviously, if Aaron has found them, they have to still make them. Why are they so damn? Well, I mean, there's other things too on eBay and Amazon that are through the roof for no real reason. So
they are back, though. I see this. Wait, they have them at 7-Elevens? Why don't we have 7-Eleven around us?
Your favorite 90s nostalgic snack is back.
Let's see. In Kentucky, we like horse races, thunder over Louisville, and bourbon. I'm on the bourbon train.
That's a country song.
Trio of Terror goes live tomorrow.
Good night, Calliope. Thank you for coming. Remember,
Bye.
go find some Dunk.
Thanks for stopping by. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Time. Trio of Terror.
Apparently, Dunkaroos disappeared for a while because it was a slow decline in popularity.
It wasn't from me.
No, but they started to become harder and harder to find even before U.S. production was halted. Wait a minute. U.S. production was halted in 2012. They just said they did it because of many factors.
Thank me later. I am clicking this link.
Uh-oh. Let's see. The huge part of Dunkaroo's popularity came from the kangaroo mascot. Okay. Betty Crocker in 1996 announced a competition to switch things up. Sydney was replaced by the more sporty Duncan, and many of us agree with Food 52 saying that things just weren't the same. Okay.
Well, now I am perpetually sad because there are no stores around me that sell them.
Oh my God.
It was a helpful link, though.
I heard that 7-Eleven is buying out all the raceways.
Really?
Or is buying out Raceway. That's what I heard. Wow, the story behind why Dunkaroos disappeared is extremely long and complex and boring me.
Here's another article
God.
about Halloween candy hitting stores early. Why are you lying?
Yeah, that's a lie. God almighty, this story is now saying the American Heart Association's guideline for kids between the ages of 4 and 8, they recommended girls need God, it could not be this complex why they discontinued this goddamn Dunkaroos mashed. They repeatedly stress added sugars are serious problems. Say kids between blah, 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 blue, paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. Dunkaroos presented a huge image problem for General Mills. The Canadian branch of the company agreed to restrict their children advertising. Oh my God. By the time 2014, baka, 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 paragraph after paragraph, some more. There was a last-ditch effort to save the product. Dunkaroos have been discontinued, yes, for a few years at this point. Oh my God.
I'm hearing a lot of reasons why I'm not getting Dunkaroos, and I'm not enjoying it.
No, I know, right? I mean, this article keeps going on, like, and then it was like a sugar problem, and then it was like a mascot problem, and the Twitter revival was fake, and the story is so long it's cracked out my phone. Here we go.
Hey, James.
2018. Hey, James.
Better late than never, you know?
There you go.
Chuck's seeing Halloween candy. He's getting it on his shelves. What the heck, man?
The consumer get for fun. With the popular moon and sun. Oh my God.
Where's the words in this sentence?
Well, it's just like this article is like freaking. Now, okay, something about they're made by Nestle now. Oh my God. Something about this Australian food shop. They were $11 a pack. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Is it just Nutella in those damn things? Woolworths was selling them for $5 a pack. This article continues. There was a Walmart version. What the hell? I can't stop reading it now because now the end is going to be like that they were loaded with cocaine. That's why they stopped selling them.
Maybe that's why I like them so damn much.
Everybody loves Dunkaroos. Chuck's back on candy corn.
I don't care so much about the cookie. Give me the frosting. There is no frosting better than 1980s anything frosting.
What are the chances we'll see Dunkaroos again? 2018, a company called Retro Brands USA filed for Dunkaroos trademark. Described under cereal-based snack foods. More paragraphs. The application was put on hold. General Mills was taking Retro Brands to court.
We went on a whole
God.
tangent about Dunkaroos and candy, and
Well,
apparently
I'm
they
paying.
changed Butterfinger.
Yeah, I'm paying attention, everybody, but now I'm just like, oh my God, there's the end of it. Hold on, I just passed the end of the damn story. Now I see Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg in an advertisement. Hell with me.
Oh, Snoop Dogg did some Shark Week work.
Did he?
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Mark said that's why they made the beer for it. Maybe you just need to find the beer.
I mean,
The
if I
Dunkaroo.
could, I'll be all over that too.
Everybody find James a damn Dunkaroo beer so I don't have to read another damn story about Dunkaroos for 20 minutes. Damn. It is actually, that story actually did crack out my phone. If I actually disappear from chat, it's because damn Dunkaroo ghost cracked out my phone.
And MD found the whole court's litigation on it.
I know, right, Mark? God almighty. It really did. Okay, well, hold on now. My phone is frozen. Hopefully I'm still here. I guess I'm still here.
Maybe.
I mean, like literally, my phone will not.
I'm legit bummed about the whole Hershey Park front entrance transition too. Super bummed about that.
Sounds like that really does suck.
Does, man. It was such a cool little area. I read Oreo and said Aereo. Because Nick said they made Dunkaroo Oreos, and somehow my brain was like, you should read that out loud when you say area. This coffee's a little too strong, I think.
Yes, I would like to close the damn app, Google. That's cracking me out. I'd like to close the Dunkaroo app. God, yes, please, sweet Jesus, close. Would you like to? My phone, I think, actually reset so fast that I'm still here. Okay, all right. God, no more Dunkaroo searches. I'll go to Big Lots. There'll be Dunkaroos at Big Lots, and I'll just buy them all. I'm kidding, probably not. Yeah, somebody find James some of the Dunkaroo beer of multiple flavors. Off stream, I'm going to look and see what the recipe for Dunkaroo dunking juice is.
Dunkaroo dunking juice. Oh boy.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna get on eBay and it's gonna be like, would you like to buy these Dunkaroos for $320? No.
Everyone's Alexa right now, just taking notes.
Yeah. Mike, would you like to buy Dunkaroos for $45? No.
So I hear you like Dunkaroos.
I found Dunkaroos for $20 a pack.
Here's some new Butterfinger Dunkaroos.
Oh, that's the other thing. Apparently, I haven't had a Butterfinger in a while, but now I'm gonna have to buy some Butterfingers to see what they taste like now.
Dunking juice. What the fuck? Here's your dunking juice. Shut up.
Leave me alone, Mark. I'm so distraught now by power reading like 20,000 paragraphs about why we don't have Dunkaroos anymore.
If this stream does not entertain you, then I don't know. You got some issues.
You got some serious issues. Oh my God. I'm going to do a 30-minute video. It's going to be called the Rise and Fall of Dunkaroo Empire.
Oh, I've totally tried to do the homemade Dunkaroo frosting, or as Mike calls it, dunking juice.
Dunk juice.
And it never works right. I totally appreciate that link though. I've had zero success with it. I bought a Halloween prop yesterday. It was $50, but I got it for $5. Hell yeah.
That's the way to do it right there. Chuck, is that why you felt? Because you were clamoring after it because somebody else was going to snag it? I'm playing with you. I would. I'd have tripped over myself to buy a $50 prop for $5. Terrence, I'm glad you like this chat.
We do too.
You're welcome that I've now told you all what the hell happened to Dunkaroos. And like Mark said, the litigation there went for what for now, how, now.
When for, hence, when, henceforth, such.
Chuck said no. Chuck, you know I was playing with you now.
Don't dally.
I am glad you got that prop though. Let's see a picture of it. Swear to God.
What you need to do is everybody just needs to buy all the broken props and then just look at any of Keith. He fixes everything.
Any trip to Spirit Halloween, you're buying a broken prop. Like literally, that's. Oh, I'm gonna spend. Oh, speaking of props, again today. Look at my 12-foot skeleton.
Oh my God.
There's my 12-foot skeleton in the box. Now it's out of the box. Now it's in the yard.
It's becoming its own mini pandemic.
It really is. Oh my God. Somebody said, has anybody bought the 12-foot skeleton? Tell me how it is. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Has anyone not? I mean, Jesus.
I'm like, serious. God. That's why the Postal Service is having issues, because the damn 12-foot skeletons are having to ship all over the damn planet.
You're like, what the hell is going on with these boxes? Why do we have so many 12-foot boxes right now?
It says 12-foot skeleton on it. The hell. But yeah, that was I saw these 5 posts.
I think we're changing our plan for instead of doing a graveyard, I think we're gonna do a haunted pumpkin patch because we literally have like 20 pumpkins growing in the backyard and in the front yard.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a bunch of carved jack-o'-lanterns and then fill in spaces with those little plastic ones.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Okay, but dude, what you need to do too is like don't carve them all, and then get Pumpkin Jamboree #2 from Atmos FX.
I think I have that actually.
You might have the first. Do you have the second one? Does it come with that projector?
The one I got came out 2 years ago.
This one, yeah, which is cool, but they just did another one.
Well, then I don't have that one. I'll have to look at it.
They're doing. Of course, I'm on their page, but they're doing sponsored links to it. It's actually really cool. One of the biggest upgrade changes is the candle effect inside the pumpkins. They're way more realistic looking, so it's really kind of cool.
That'd be awesome.
Chuck, yes, Spirit Halloween props have gotten so cheap, and well, they've been cheap. Spirit Halloween's their props have been cheap like forever.
If Subway made the skeleton, it'd only be 11.5 feet. Accurate. Those bastards are ripping me off for years.
I think that this Friday night with you here, and then our September 2nd probably is going to be an absolute hoot. Chuck says he started decorating his windows for Halloween, as you should. Mark said, oh, have you seen that Scream and Stream is building on their real road? I saw some posts from them, Mark, but I didn't see that. By September, it won't even be that. It'll just be everybody hop in the airboat. We're going to go jump over.
Why aren't they doing that, actually? That would be fairly cool.
I don't think they can do it at night, but don't quote me on that. I don't know.
I'm sure they've had some kind of haunted tours. And I mean, I wouldn't want to be a scare actor just sitting out in the damn swamp at freaking 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Sorry, we lost one tonight. Alligators were extra hungry.
Whoopsie doozies. Whoopsie, but thank you for signing your COVID disclosure thing. Nobody got sick. Haha, just died.
Well, they do that at or they used to at Silver Springs. You go on the little boat tour, and it was like a nighttime boat tour with all kinds of spooky stuff.
Oh, Mark says you can do airboat tour.
Airboat.
Yeah. God.
Telling you.
I think the whole thing is just so stupid to me that I can't pronounce it right. I mean, okay, the hell with it.
Just stop trying.
Yeah, the boats that skim across the water tours. I would not do one. I think they're cool, but I don't really particularly want to be in an air boat and the day or night, because one you have sun and the other one you have gators that have flashlights. Just kidding.
You say flashlights or flashlights?
Flashlights. Yeah, I didn't say flashlights. That's a jabby thing. Chuck says he's trying to find the Ghostface phone. Did they stop selling it at Spirit? Because I know Spirit had it a couple years ago for a few years.
What
I bet you
Ghostface?
could find it on eBay. Spirit had a Ghostface phone. Oh my God, the movie Scream,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, they had a phone that would do that. The ghost, hey, I'm here. Right, Nick? Arios and Arboats.
Arios.
The English language is kind of tough tonight for some weird reason. It's Sunday, and it's been 100 degrees in Florida for like all day.
I don't know what's up with my coffee. It's a little stronger tonight or something, man.
Uh-oh. The struggle is real.
It is.
Chuck said, watch out for Victor
Crowley.
Victor Crowley. Yeah.
True.
Yes, I would love to go to USS Nightmare. Jared, that'd be awesome. Mark, it's not Friday. You've lost your damn mind.
It's his Friday.
Oh, it's his Friday. It's a small world after all.
You can fly with Peter Pan.
Maybe. It depends on if Mark's touched it. Wow, God, we've gone the gamut tonight. Everywhere from airboats to Dunkaroos.
Hey, there was a good amount of haunt information and discussion. This wasn't a total Sunday throw fest.
Yeah. I mean, it's all haunts, because if they still made Dunkaroos, that's what I'd be yeeting to the kids. Here's James's Dunkaroos.
I would punch every child to steal their Dunkaroo.
Mark's in Hell Week. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. At least you don't work at Universal where it's packed. Hey, Mark you don't know probably. Has Disney been packed? I haven't seen any pictures. Have you seen any pictures about Disney being packed?
Yeah, I haven't seen much on Disney being crazy.
Disney's not stupid enough to let people in for free for the price of one ticket. But Universal is banking on the food and everything else. And yes, I've heard Tara, I've heard things about USS Night. That's why I want to kind of go, because it looks cool. I tried to send you 2 videos with Pan. Some reason it didn't send, but one day you'll get to random ass videos. Okay. Disney is packed and it's broke. Everything. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the fact that that's a shirt too. Disney is packed and it's broke. Everything is broken. Go home. And I'm gonna cuss. Walt's tired of your shit.
Eat the Dunkaroos. That's getting pinned. All right, sorry. That's getting pinned right now.
Eat the Dunkaroos. Nick's number 500. Nick is at the goal lines of each one of these milestones. Chuck says, I've noticed Spirit Halloween bringing back a lot of old props that they retired. Nick, Chuck, I'll tell you exactly the reason why, especially if they're doing that this year. Many moons ago, we did a live stream where I completely and utterly gave my absolute and unadulterated opinion of Spirit Halloween, who I hate. It's a terrible company. They are thieves, and their stuff is crap. This year, because Transworld, specifically we'll go Transworld, did not happen, the folks from Spirit Halloween and Spencer's were unable to go to Transworld and steal all of the mom and pop vendor ideas to take back to the company and have make them cheap and crappy in China and sell them. They are thieves, and if they don't like it, they can send me a letter. But it's well known throughout the industry, haunters and vendors alike, that Spirit Halloween are nothing more than thieves that then make crappy stuff I mean, you would think, go ahead and steal the stuff, but for God's sakes, would you solder the wires together instead of using hot glue? That's why half their stuff doesn't work. It's because it sits in a hot warehouse and the hot glue comes apart and the electronics don't work. And then I'll just shut up about that. Let's get back on the Dunkaroos.
Sir, we're going to need you to cease and desist all.
Yeah, stop talking about us on your stream, even though it's all true. Let's see. Mark says, price of one ticket, Universal parking price is going up soon. How good is that deal now? Well, for Universal, it's fine.
How much more could it go up? What's it going to cost? $50 to park?
$3 billion. Oh my God. Is it as much to park at Universal as it is to go to Scream and Stream?
I'd rather just sit in the parking lot of Universal.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, put your damn mask over your nose. Yeah. No good is going to come of Universal. No good is going to come of the parks being packed. No good. No good.
Looking for the old Leatherface.
Char says, no, please keep going. Looking for the old Leatherface. Probably, Chuck, eBay, once again. Chuck, there are actually some Facebook groups that deal in old stuff from places like Spirit, Spencer's, and it's people that are buying and trading. I cannot give you a specific name because I can't remember some of the groups. But there's people that's what they do. They're like, hey, do you have the Scream phone from Spirit Halloween in 2016 or something? Like, yeah, I got that. And they're like, yeah, here you go. Doesn't work because it's from Spirit, but I got it. $300. It's yours. Yeah, no COVID cases come from the theme parks in Florida. They're not allowed to.
It's just not possible at all.
The only lie, and I say this, the only lie that I would try to believe if somebody said it, and of course it would be a lie, and I wouldn't believe it, but the only lie is that COVID can't exist at Disney or Universal because it's Florida in the middle of summer and the heat from the asphalt at 300 and some odd degrees kills the virus. Don't anybody repeat that, but I can't. When I saw the pictures of Universal and the people were literally packed together, I didn't even see social. James, did you see social distancing at all? I didn't.
No, it's not. It's sort of, yes, but not quite. Hershey Park 2 days ago, dude. I saw a video from there. The park was packed. Like for Hershey Park, that place doesn't get that busy. They were freaking packed, and nobody was social distancing at all. It was nuts.
I just don't. I can't even fathom. I cannot fathom what the hell's going on. It's getting worse too every day, where I just cannot fathom. Anyway, but that's okay because we're going to save Halloween with the home haunts, and when the parks have to close again, not my fault.
Not like Halloween Horror Nights is at risk of closing down.
Dream squasher.
How'd that feel, Mark? You son of a bitch.
Damn. $15 lanyard minus $1 for whatever. Social distance. Mark said social distancing wasn't bad at all on Saturday. Okay.
They could not get the COVID license, right?
Yeah, no kidding, Nick. Mark said it was packed, but people kept away. And Universal had more people out cleaning. Universal as a company is still doing its part.
I mean, I think I would assume that they are, and they are trying for what they can possibly do. And that they were smart with shutting down for this year. I know it sucks for everybody, but the quality and safety, I think, is more important. So good for them. At least they're trying.
Mark said, now I know how 13 felt. Well, that's kind of a yes and a no, Mark, because HHN will probably be back next year, but
that brick's gone.
Brick is gone.
Sorry, 13. Don't mean to bring that
13.
up again, but
it's Mark's fault. So I mean, I can't apologize. It's Mark's fault. um,
Everybody can go
yeah.
stand in line at Busch Gardens on Halloween. It's walk walk through their nothingness.
Yeah, that's yeah. Or you can go to Scream and Stream and
In your
marvel
car.
at their sit in your car, marvel at their lighting and their JBL speakers, cranking it hard while you've got your FM radio on, going 3 miles an hour for 1.5 miles. Ooh, oh my God, my nips got hard just saying it. I want to spend $100 right now. You know, stupid ass idea. Anyway, let's see. Mark says, and also the long lines are on ride shows running on less half capacity. So with the same amount of people, it would be 30-minute waits. Ah, okay. HHN is forever. That brick is dust. 13 is going to hunt you down.
I feel bad for him.
Chuck said, I do. Chuck said, I did get lucky and find Frankenstein from Spirit in town from an individual. You know, the Frankenstein was actually pretty cool looking. I don't know how well I don't know how well built it was, but it was probably crap. But yeah, the Frankenstein was not bad. There are some things from Spirit where you can tell there is some of their own imagination. They're getting it. I don't know, but it's still all crap. I've got examples here from Spirit, and it's all crap.
Rain dust. Hashtag rain dust.
Hashtag rain dust.
She's gonna love that when she uses.
Who, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can't see anything through all this rain dust.
Oh my God. Now that's when it rains here, and I'm that's what I'm gonna say too to myself. I'm like, oh my God, the rain dust.
Me and Caitlin were standing outside looking at the rain today. We're like, look at all this melted snow.
I wonder why it's Chuck. I wonder why it's rare. Do you think people just don't want to relinquish them? That'd be my guess. Because it really was it was a well done prop as far as the looks of it. But I know the internals were just crap. It's kind of like that 12-foot skeleton. It is cool, and it's whatever the price, $299. But it really is the 12-foot skeleton is the prop pandemic of the year. Kind of getting on my nerves. Trying to find Hannibal. That's probably super rare, because if I remember that one, it was actually well done too, looks wise. Mark says, I'm kind of mad that I didn't get that Frankenstein molded thing at the tribute store. Well,
talk about overpriced.
Yeah, it's still open. It's the only thing that's
open.
It's
probably gone. That tribute store is probably just completely ravaged.
You think so? You're probably right.
I'm sure they have like an abundance of Halloween Horror Night themed masks merchandise, but
they have lanyards left.
Yeah, $15 lanyards.
Here's your $15 lanyard for an event that did not exist this year.
I could have printed you one for $6 with a custom.
Wait, the lanyard was only $6? I thought you said the lanyard was $15.
Yeah, plus $1 for the card holder. Maybe he's talking about the Frankenstein?
No, the Frankenstein was not no damn $15. This is the post he made today.
No, I mean, I'm saying maybe he said the Frankenstein was $6.
There's no... Oh, maybe so. I doubt it. Nothing...
It's one of those machines that the clay, the plastic things.
Oh.
The Mold-O-Ramas, I think they're called.
Well, then that's still there. They're not out of plastic, for God's sakes. Mark, just go get one.
God, can you imagine the cancer those things have probably caused? I used to stand right next to the thing when I was making them. It used to smell so bad.
I have some of those that you could get at Disney back when I was as tall as my own hips now. I still have them. One was a seahorse and one was a dolphin. The seahorse was blue. The dolphin is white. I still have those, unless they've melted in this house, which is possible. Yeah, Mark, just go get one, dude. Go get one. Give us a pandemic adventure, and get a Bluetooth speaker so I can yell at everybody that's not wearing a mask while you're walking around. Because that was fun. But it's what time is it? It's actually
11:10, man.
Yeah, whatever, Eastern dude. It's 10:10.
Whatever, Eastern dude. Listen, I've already been through 10:10, sir. You're behind me.
I'm an hour behind. God, I hate daylight saving. But I think if y'all are cool with it, we're at 2 hour and 10-minute mark. We might as well call it a night. We'll be back on Wednesday. We may be back with Maximus on Wednesday, which would be super cool. We'll let James figure that out because he is the man. But I think we'll wind it down. It's Sunday night. Some folks are working or not fixing Disney, and some of us are just sitting here listening to people not fixing Disney.
Talking about goo machines. Nope, I'm not cool with it. Keep it going.
This is where you and Danny should start talking again, because y'all were having some good conversations. See, Chuck says, I have a friend that has the mold of Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
But no, I think we should go ahead and wind down so Mark can go fix Disney and I can get myself a glass of water. And
yeah, if you guys follow me on Twitch, I'll probably be playing some video games, games here in a few minutes.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, actually, Mark, you can transition over to Hunters Anonymous Gaming. Anybody else can do that as well. I will not be. I think I have to make a snack and a drink and go to bed.
Dunkaroos? Better not be Dunkaroos.
I would laugh if I swear to God. Well, obviously, according to that 5,000 paragraph article that I read, the politics of Dunkaroos is just maddening. But if Aaron said that he found some, then somewhere there's going to be some. I mean, obviously, if you want to spend a mint on a expired package of one, then go for it. But
yeah, I think I'm going to be on Twitch tonight because I think I'm playing Call of Duty. It doesn't run very well on Facebook. Yeah, make sure you guys go see the trio tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time.
And if you're not in the trio group, Trio of Terror, go join it. You'll get accepted right away. Vic, thank you so much. Nick, thank you so much. We will see you Friday. We'll see you here Wednesday, but we'll see you here Friday. Mark has decided that Disney is broken forever. He's going to go home. I don't blame you, Mark. Love you, Mark. Somebody's got to make Disney run for those relentless, ungrateful bastards. And I'm talking about the customers, by the way. Danny, thank you. You were kind of quiet tonight. Don't let it happen again.
Right? Danny, what the hell?
Danny, right at the end. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we going? Whatever that video that just Nick, I'll have to click it in a minute. Okay. There's the Twitch TV for Hunters Anonymous. Chuck says, Chuck, you be careful, man. We'll see you here on here Wednesday, okay?
Yeah, take it easy, Chuck. Be safe.
Good night, Chuck. Ladies and gentlemen, with all of that, I don't know what that means, Mark, but I'm sorry. I'm just going to say sorry to somebody left you. I don't know what that means. Oh, my God. But anyway, folks, thank you so much. Once again, absolutely brilliant chat and stream, all because of all of y'all. No thanks to the Dunkaroos, but all because of y'all. This is awesome.
Listen, those Dunkaroos played a vital role in this evening.
They were a good 25 minutes worth of chat. But everybody, good night. Thank you so much. William, you're late, but what's up?
Sorry, buddy.
We've been on for 2 hours and a quarter, and we're done. We're old. I'm old. Come and see us Wednesday night. But thanks, everybody, and I'm going to pass it to James.
Yeah, guys, super fun night again. It was great. Like I said, I'll be transferring over to Twitch here. Should be up in like 15 minutes or so, just because I got to transfer some stuff over and get everything going. So if you want to be there, that's cool. If not, whatever. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you again very soon. All right.
Be excellent to each other and Dunkaroos forever.
Eat
Ciao,
those
everybody.
treats and the Dunkaroos.
Night, everybody.
See you guys.